Welcome along to DFC Matchday Live with festive football from Welling United for you. The lineups then for Dartford, it's Ryan Sanford in goal with Sam Adaudu, Tyrone Miller-Rodney, the captain Luke Colson, Luke Allen, Paul Rooney, Maxwell Statham, George Alexander, Joash Nambard, Richard Chin and Musa Diarra. On the bench for the Darts, it's Jordan Winter, Alex Wall, Lewis Manor, Harvey Bradbury and Ollie Box completing the Dartford squad this afternoon. For today's hosts, the wings, it's Reece Charles Cook in goal with Crossley Lema, Cameron Green, Anthony Grant the captain, Tristan Abrahams, Dominic Adesanya, Kane Adom, TJ Bramble, Jeff Tanga, Josh Chambers and Lachlan Bird completing the 11. On the bench it's Taylor Cudden, Adam Roscoe, Anthony Papadopoulos, Ike Orji and Enoch Mwongo. Welling can clear their lines and it's picked up by Anthony Green on the left hand side. Kane Adom can't get away from Richard Chin. He'll have to go with the goalkeeper. Rooney goes down, no foul given. Drops though for George Alexander to let fly, flags up and the ball going over the bar anyhow. Adaudu, Miller, Rodney and Chin remaining back as Colson sends it in towards a crowded penalty area. Diarra, the target, gets his head to it, glances it straight at Reece Charles Cook. Down the line from Maxwell Statham. Flicked off Green, comes in field, collected by Kane Adom. Richard Chin gets a foot in, will look to burst onto it and put a ball into the penalty area. It's collected by George Alexander, pulls it back for Luke Colson. Decent opportunity there for Colson, he got it horribly wrong. Looking to take it quickly, Welling onto the right hand side, they'll be allowed to do so. Lema delivers, good ball in, across the face a goal, excellent defending Joash Nambard. Still not clear as it's picked up by Kane Adom. He's got Lema for support on the right hand side, Adaudu and Colson out there with them. Here is Crossley Lema. Dartford think the ball's gone out, not going to be awarded. Here's Kane Adom on the edge of the area, he's going to bend one goalwards, which skids off the turf here at Prince's Park, at Parkview Road. You feel something may have to change from a Dartford perspective because as it is, Welling certainly look more likely to open the scoring. Pressing from Colson is good though and he's pinched it off Bird. That's been the one opportunity Dartford have had, is pitching it high up the field as Colson comes into the penalty area, fires it goalwards and over the bar. Big chance for Luke Colson. Adaudu made a mess of the header. Diarra can head it away. Adesanya missed his touch, it'll come though for Anthony Grant. Great ball into Kane Adom, who's in space in between the lines, lays left for Josh Chambers, space here now for Welling United. Down the left flank with Tanga, driving onto his right foot, shooting, blocked by Nambard, comes back to Green on the far side, now Tanga can shoot, deflected just over the bar. And it'll come then from Luke Colson. Headed away by Bird, he may play it back straight to Luke Colson. Clips it past his man into the area, fires it goalwards, blocked by Grant. It'll come back out to Richard Chin. Three Welling players there, Luke Colson with him, he's going to dart down the line, look to deliver a crossing, does just that towards Max Statham. It's flicked behind and over the bar for another corner kick. Played into Adesanya, who gets just about away from George Alexander. Diarra gets up for the header, Colson chests it off and away from the fullback Crossley Lema. Finds Sam Adaudu, and he'll sweep back to his goalkeeper under pressure from Kane Adom. Sanford takes a touch to get it out of his feet before launching it up towards the Welling back line. It's flicked off by Lachlan Bird and George Alexander may be in on goal here. George Alexander for Dartford, slots it past and it might come for Richard Chin, who applies the finishing touch. A Christmas present from Lachlan Bird, who flicked it into the path of Alexander. He couldn't fire it past Reece Charles Cook, but Richard Chin could, and Dartford have the lead on Boxing Day. Alexander pressuring TJ Bramble, he able to spin away, plays it back, that's a horrible pass, straight for Paul Rooney. Dartford have got a counter on now with Rooney, who plays it into Colson, who was a little bit behind him, which just lost Dartford some momentum really. Colson pokes it back through towards Paul Rooney, stabs it goalwards straight at Charles Cook. Interesting to see how Welling work it with players spread all across the line of the penalty area. It's knocked sideways to Dom Adesanya. He's going to go for goal. He fires it at Ryan Sanford, who has to tip it over the bar. That was a fierce strike from Dom Adesanya, and maybe that can get Welling going. They've been poor at the start of this second half. Sanford plays forward. Bramble sends it away. Foot in from Chin. Miller-Rodney helps him out. Paul Rooney looks to play a 1-2 with Richard Chin, doesn't come off, that's up to Tristan Abraham. He plays a stray pass which will go straight to George Alexander, lays it over to Luke Allen. Luke Colson wanted it left for him, and in the end it probably would have been the better decision. Although Sam Adowdu spotted Richard Chin on the far side, it may drop for him, it will, just inside the penalty area. Checks back onto his right, he's got Rooney running into the centre of the box. Paul Rooney fires it goalwards, and a brilliant block from Lachlan Bird. A slip then from TJ Bramble. Richard Chin gets a foot in and wins it back. Chin squares it for Colson, fires it goalwards, brilliantly saved by Reece Charles Cook. Dartford half, it's played short, Grant then plays it forward, Statham does well, Miller-Rodney can pick it up, he probably should have played that first time, Tyrell Miller-Rodney, and he's put his team in trouble here as it's laid right for Kane Adom on the edge of the area. He's got options right and left, Kane Adom wide of the post. Free kick from about a metre inside Welling's half. He sends it forward. Joash Nembard misjudged it. Flicked away by Statham, and it'll come for Cameron Green. Now Papadopoulos, got to run onto the corner of the area. He's going to fire it low and hit the post. Stays in play. Papadopoulos can collect it again over on the left-hand side. He's been a bright spark since coming on for Welling United. Now Cameron Green, driving in field. Clips it wide right, where it's clipped into the centre circle. A Dowdu roll, but Colson can collect and launch it clear. Alexander can chase. Reece Charles Cook's come to head it away. He finds TJ Bramble. There's nervous moments for Welling as that ball drops over the back line, but they've done well. On to Richard Chin, receives it back Statham. Plays it into Chin down the right hand side. Take him on is the shout from Adam McCleary on the Dartford coaching staff. Richard Chin does just that, but Cameron Green able to defend it well. Chin still battling with Green, looking to win it back. Green able to play it away, but only out for a Dartford throw, and Dartford are prepping now a couple of substitutions themselves. As the throw taken quickly, Luke Allen plays a pretty stray pass which comes straight to Kane Adom. It comes back for Paul Rooney. Great footwork from Rooney, lays it into George Alexander, gets a shot off, deflects it just over the crossbar, corner kick. Forward by Sanford. Berg gets his head to it. It'll come for Tristan Abrahams, who's going to be away from Max Statham down the left-hand side. Big chance for Welling coming up. Delivered into the penalty area. Diarra makes a mess of it. Chance! Big chance! Dragged wide. Enoch Muwonge. And it comes from Papadopoulos. It's a good ball in, headed away by Musa Diarra. Miller-Rodney will look to race onto the loose ball, but it's picked up by Papadopoulos again. He looks like he's going to go for goal. He does, and Sanford gets down, saves, and crucially holds. Richard Chin does well. Max Statham launches clear. Bradbury can chest it off for Luke Allen. The 5 minutes are up. The referee glances at his watch, and the referee blows his full-time whistle. Welling 0, Dartford 1. Vengeance is oh so sweet at Parkview Road.